Hello, Isaac here. In June 2021, I went on a camping trip near Chichester with my best friend Adam. Here's a story of that trip.
Rise and shine. Morning.
Oh! There you go. Cheers! Our first coffee on the campsite.
Should we could put more in?
All right. We're in Fishbourne Roman Palace.
Yeah.
It's just behind us.
Yeah.
And we're going to go have a look in a minute, look at some of the mosaic floors. It was discovered not that long ago, so in the 1960s. But when they were putting a water pipe down, they found what looked like a mosaic floor, and then discovered it was a Roman palace.
So yeah, fairly new find then, really.
Yeah, well, what's interesting about it is that it was built fairly early. So the beginnings of the palace were built in 65 AD. So that's just 20 years after the Roman invasion of Britain. Let's go and have a look inside then at some of these mosaics and stuff.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, cool.
All right, let's go.
Now it's thought that this palace is actually the residence of a local chieftain, the king of the Regni tribe, who collaborated with the Romans during the first stage of their invasion of Britain. And this was Tiberius Claudius Cogidubnus. And for his loyalty, they built him this grand palace. And we know from his name, Tiberius Claudius Cogidubnus, that he was a newly enfranchised Roman citizen. For Roman citizens adopted the first and last name of their patron. And of course, his patron was none other than the Emperor Claudius. Now, what we know about Cogidubnus is limited, but there are two references to him that have been found. One is an inscription found near Chichester, commemorating the building of a temple to the Roman gods Neptune and Minerva. And a second is found in Tacitus's book Agricola, which references his loyalty. Now this is what Tacitus says in his book. The deified Claudius was responsible for carrying out the mighty task, that is, of invading Britain. Legions and auxiliary were shipped across, and Vespasian was given a role in the enterprise, the first step towards his future greatness. People were subdued, kings captured, and destiny pointed to Vespasian. The first of the consulars to be placed in command was Aulus Plautius, soon followed by Astorius Scapula, both of them outstanding soldiers. The part of the island nearest to us was gradually shaped into a province, and was given a colonia of veterans as well. Certain states were granted to Cogidubnus as king. He remained most loyal up to the time I can myself remember. It is an ancient and now a long established practice of the Roman people to use even kings as instruments of enslavement. Now the interesting line there in Tacitus is that it is the practice of the Roman people to use even kings as instruments of enslavement. For the Romans were able to control many areas by winning the consent of the ruling class, and a fundamental aspect of this is Romanization, that is, the adoption of Roman culture and the Roman way of life. Its temples, its forums, its houses, its baths, its porticos, its elegant dinner parties, its style of dress, the toga, its language, and even its gods. But whilst Cogidubnus was amazed and bewildered by these marks of Roman civilization, which he happily adopted, for the Romans themselves, this was all part of the island's enslavement.
Such a big palace there at such a strange time.
Yeah.
Just feels so alien. What got built there, and just
Yeah.
it didn't take any consideration of its place it was in. It was just pure from another country.
Yeah.
Another world.
Yeah. You alright? You got the kindling? Yeah! Cool.
Making us a nice curry this evening. It's got like coconut milk in it.
Two
What?
stoves going.
2 stoves, proper kitchen. But I don't know how we're going to get all this Well, all the meat's pretty much filled. Just the pot alone. Right, let's try and get this going. Looks really gross. Oh, so tasty. I'm kind of glad I didn't go for the tiramisu one. Felt a bit too naughty. Nope, that just ripped in half. So we're at the serving stage. Just giving this a quick zhuzh. And I'm going to slop it into this. I'm going to slop it into the plate now. It's been fun making this, even though it's so messy and so late. We're ready, Isaac. Finally made dinner. Do you know what time it was when we started? It was like 8 o'clock. It was like 2.5 hours ago. Oh yeah. That's brilliant.
Wow.
Oh yeah. It's amazing how hot the crew stayed. Just with the lid on it.
Yeah. Perfect.